All right, so I am walking into Centro, or the downtown section of Tijuana. It is not bad, it's not unsafe. Tijuana is an interesting mix. As the most crossed border in the Western world, it sits immediately across the border of the US and about 20 miles from my house here in San Diego. To the uninitiated gringo with a head full of TV news, it can seem intimidating and dangerous. But it's also a city of 2 million people who are all just living and working and raising their families just like the rest of us. Going down for a day to walk around downtown or stop by Costco as I was doing should not be something to fear. In this video, I show you exactly how to walk across the border and walk to Centro. All right, so this is pretty much it. I got about half a block, and then you cross into another set of turnstiles. Now from here, you're basically in Mexico. You've crossed all the borders, and these guys are gonna try to sell you something. That's fine, buy it or don't buy it, it's not important. You can pick a taxi up right there under that awning, or you can take a right, like I'm doing, and walk over the bridge. This line right here you see, this is the line of people waiting to get back into the US. There's a lot of people today. And you wanna take this sidewalk up and over the bridge of traffic. There's a lot of traffic, and it's only like 1:30 or so in the afternoon on Saturday, so it can get really, really busy. All right, so I am walking into Centro, or the downtown section of Tijuana. It is not bad, it's not unsafe, it's very noisy, a lot of traffic, but an easy trip, an easy walk. Okay, so you want to cross the street right there, and you're gonna kind of shuffle through this, I guess, like shopping center. It wasn't very busy. I don't know, it looked kind of closed, but this was a Saturday. And you're gonna head to this area, which is Ped West. And you kind of walk through, and you're gonna just basically find the stairs. It's very simple. Again, very safe during the day. Now at night, I've heard it could be a little sketchy. You can see this tower right here. Those are police towers. And you're gonna cross over the famous Tijuana River. Isn't it beautiful? You might recognize that culvert type of design from the movie Grease. This is where Thunder Road was. It's basically I think that was the LA River, but it's the same thing. It's just a big concrete culvert that only on occasion do they really need that size, but when they need it, they need it. Again, just you see another police station there. I didn't see anybody in it at the moment, but I didn't really look, so to be fair. You see again, there's all the traffic. You're just gonna make your way down the stairs and come out of there. And you can see off there in the distance, you can see the top of the arch. You're basically heading that direction, so you really can't go too wrong. You see the Bienvenidos Tijuana, I think is what it says. Just gonna follow this lane, this road, until you get to that arch. Okay, so when you get to the arch, you can take a left into Zona Centro, or you can take a right into Zona Norte. Zona Norte is the red light district. Make your own choices. I am gonna take a left. Hey, question of the day. Have you ever been to Tijuana? What were your thoughts? Were you scared? Were you happy? Did you have a good time? Let me know in the comments. Again, the arch there is sort of the, it's the center, if you will. Big Tijuana sign right there. And really, the rest of this street, this is Avenida Revolucion. It's like a lot of streets all over America as well, where it's just shop after shop and restaurant after restaurant. It's all very touristy. You got the donkey there. I don't really like those donkey. They paint them to look like zebras, and I just feel like they're probably not treated very well. So, take your picture with them if you want, but it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. But again, there's lots of shops and things to go buy. I wouldn't say this is the heart of Tijuana. This is the heart of tourist Tijuana. Just like any other tourist town, there's always a center or a street where you can buy all the tchotchkes, and people will try to sell you their restaurants' food and blah, blah, blah. Speaking of restaurants, this is the Hotel Caesar. This is where the Caesar salad was invented, supposedly. I did not go in because it is, in fact, a Caesar salad. I've had that many times, but that is a very famous place. Then I end up walking to go get something to eat over towards Costco. I end up behind this cute Chinese cowgirl and her boyfriend. They were an adorable couple. And then I stopped here for lunch. Now again, I was on the Revolucion and tons of restaurants. But look at this. This is what Anthony Bourdain would say. If you've got a lot of locals eating at a place, at a little cart, it's fine. They're not going to kill off their locals. That's not what they do. This was, I think, $2.50 for 2 carne asada tacos with beans. They were delicious. You can see the guy's making it all right there. He's going through food. This is like 1:30 in the afternoon. He's going through tons of food. So, you know, could it be dangerous? I guess. But if you've ever eaten a hot dog at any New York vendor or a pretzel or any other place, you ever been to a fair? Come on, it's all the same thing. This is going to taste better and more genuine than you're probably going to get on the main street. Again, eat at one of the restaurants on Revolution, that's fine. But I kind of like this. And again, you see it's packed with people. Here's all the selections. You just pick what you want and put that on there. It's so freaking good. And it gave me a little chance to practice my Spanish. I did have pesos. Now, I had some pesos left over from Mexico City, but you can exchange pesos right there at the border. And this was 50 pesos, which again, about $2.50-ish as of today. There you go. Full of yummy goodness. And then I keep walking, and I didn't realize it. I'm going through like stall after stall of flowers, and then stall after stall of like produce. So and it felt a little wholesale-ish, if you will. I mean, obviously they're selling to the public, but just basically open farmers market of flowers and produce and fruits. Very nice. Oh, look at these peppers, man. I want every basket. All right, so I made it through downtown, walked through like a flower district, and then walked through a like a produce with a bunch of markets, some peppers. They looked fantastic. I actually don't know if I can bring any of that back to the United States, so I didn't buy anything food-wise. I just don't know, quite frankly. That might be fine. I just don't know. Overall, Tijuana is not bad at all. It's a little old. It's a border town. Has all the goods and the bads that you may expect with that, but you know, it's not bad. So, hope you liked that video. Make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so that you get notified every time we drop a new video. But until then, keep on trekking.